Hey guys, Sunstreaker Wozza here, and welcome back to another Thursday live stream where, yes, today we're going to be looking at the new 5-star bots just released today. Cannot wait. So we're also going to be talking about some of the changes to the tech trees happened today. Are they good? Are they bad? My feelings on it. We'll talk a bit about that. We're going to talk about a bit about the playtest of these 5-star bots, what happened, what we wanted, what we got, what we didn't got, thoughts, feelings. Talk a bit about that as well. We're also going to talk about a little technique in the game that I have mentioned previously and sort of putting it to the test. So I did mention a good way to negate Computron in game that a friend of mine started doing in the game, and I've leveled a new bot exactly for that. So we will wait and see who that is. And we're also going to look at a new bot that could be massively coming back to the meta. And the question is, do I want to go back and get this bot? Or do I want to pull from the new batch? That's the big question that we'll answer today. But, as always, like I said, we'll go over the news. Let's talk about the news. And we've got a special guest today. So, normally, we have Mirage Jake on. We have some 5-star crystal pulls. Mirage Jake is actually on holiday with school. So, hence why, no headphones. Hence why we're on the microphone. There's going to be two of us today. You might have guessed who it is already. It isn't Mirage Jake. It is Chromia Ola. So, yes, for those that have watched my stream or just have seen her before, this is my younger daughter, Ola. So she will be helping me today. So last time we sort of opened some crystals, you did some good pulls, didn't you? You pulled some good bots. So we've been talking today, and I've asked you sort of what bots you like. So you like Twin Twist, yeah? They weren't just loads of damage and good on defense. You liked him, didn't you? And you also like Slingshot, didn't you?
Yeah.
Which is, and I swear to God, I didn't actually tell her that. So actually bizarre. That's actually the two bots that I like as well. So funny enough, they're the two bots that I actually want. But like I said, we'll talk about the bots anyway. But yeah, but then depending on who she pulls, depending on what we'll do afterwards. So yeah, I think we're after Twin Twist and Slingshot. Now I have got 8 5-star pulls, but I do not want to pull 5 from this batch. I really don't. So we are gonna see. So she's gonna help with the polls. So let's say a few hellos in the chat. Do you reckon you could read some hellos now? I reckon you're reading this. So can you read that? Hello to?
Hello. Green time.
Grind time. Well done. Good friend of mine. Yes. Then we've got Esclajose. We've got Kill Cannon. Benny Lancaster. Lord Avix. Mitchell VF1J. Jason Rowley. Chip Cox. Welcome everyone to the stream. We've got Alpha Tryon. Chris Harmon. Again, as I always say, big thanks to my members. And if you are a member, don't forget, guys. So I'm currently on 18 platinum members. Now, I give away $50 worth of gift cards. $50 for being a platinum member. Yeah, in with a shower. I've got 18 platinum members. I've said if I get to 20, if I get 2 more platinum members and I get to 20 by the end of February, by the time when I give another one away, I'll give $75 away. I'll give even more away. But when I get to 20 members, so if you consider being a platinum member and you want to be in with a shout of a $25 gift card, so 3 pulls out of 20, it's pretty good odds. So consider being a platinum member, guys. But thank you to everyone that already is a platinum member. Then we've got, who else have we got? We've got E-Rods, we've got D-Deck, we've got Stay Puff, my good friend Stay Puff. Thanks for joining, bud. We've got Ronald Van Holland as well. We've got Fredius. Check out his channel, guys. We've got Big Blade. We've got King Grimlock. Thanks for joining, bud. Good friend of mine, Stinger. Thanks for joining. We've got Eclipse as well. Who else? We've got Stan Tarvin, Carnage McHeight. We've got Terence Melton. Yep, that's right. Let's make sure. Action Whale, how's it going, buddy? Welcome back. Autobot Phil as well. Richard Trinder. My good friend Garrett, how's it going? Turf Titano. And Matt Poley. Where did you go? Jamie Carpenter. Anyone else? Back 40. I forgot it again. Back 40. Elliot. It's not back 40. Eli. No. Oh, I forgot it. I'm sorry. I told you I would. Oh, so bad. Vixen, how's it going? Welcome to the stream as well. Brian Miller. Lots. Joseph Johnson as well. Lefteris Coffus. Cameron Naylor. So lots of people in the stream today. Lots of people. Because they want to know about the 5-star patch. That's what they want to know. And they want to know who you're going to pull. But first, we'll have a look at the newsletter first. And then we're going to pull some bots. So let's have a look at the newsletter. Is that better? There we go. I think we fixed it. Sorry guys, I don't know what happened then. Also I got my headphones on, but all of a sudden just some static came out, so very strange, but hey, we'll see. Apologies. Not sure where it came from. Cool. And then we've got, oh, we've got early MC. It's actually the next 4 weeks of the saga. What? Big Daddy and Groundhog. What? They are silly names for bots. Big Daddy and Groundhog. I always don't like Groundhog Day and we get the same combats again. But yeah, some bot XP, some 5-star combat shards, some 5-star shards and a 4-star Titan pack, and then Big Daddy and Groundhog. Weird. And oh, and I've just missed the end of the message, so let's look at that. Skip ahead. And then some bug fixes and improvements. So let me just apologies guys. Let me just over slightly. There we go. Let's do that. There we go. So here we go. So Slingshot and Acid Storm. So they have reduced the ability damage of these bots by 33%, which is not good. We don't like nerfs, do we? No, we don't like nerfs. So with this, there was a big controversy. So I'll tell you how it sort of started. So people have sort of said in Cybertron, I need to put it to rest really, that it's my fault that Slingshot got nerfed. It was me that suggested a reduction in damage first, but let me sort of speak first, and you can sort of make your mind up. So I said that when the 5-star Slingshot came out, it did more damage than Jetfire, cheaper cost than Jetfire, and did the acid as well. And I said to Fabian, I said, I don't think it's fair that Acid Storm does more damage than Jetfire and all this for less cost. It's not really fair. So maybe we should reduce the damage a bit, and maybe for the 5-star increase the percentage of combo with fire. But if that's too much, then maybe we can extend the duration. So it's like 30 seconds rather than 20. So you can use multiple, abilities. So although we saw reducing his damage, it was more buffing other parts. So buffing utility and not having him as a one-shot jet, because we're sort of going away from one-shots. And Jetfire is a solid one-shot jet. This guy's cheaper. So the idea was to buff his utility part rather than the direct damage. So then the Apes come back and said, no, we're going to increase his cost. And straight away I was like, no, you can't do this. You can't increase the cost. Now, this bot is good because you're able to combo it because it's cheap. And they explained that the problem is that the Apes trying to make us combo bots. But the problem you've got with that is that all of a sudden to do one, what would do one before HU18, now you need 2 bots. Which is fine, but then bots need to work in unison. So if you're using bot A that takes 4 abilities and bot B that takes 5, yes, it's 9 for the first one. But whereas before it might be 7 plus 2, it's 9, but it's probably 9 plus 4. So repeating that use is a lot more expensive. So the cost needs to be low and the repeat cost needs to be low to combo with other bots. So the cost is so important with these combo bots. And I said, you can't do that. And I really kicked off a fuss. I was like, listen, you can't do that. You can't do that. Reduce damage, yeah, I get that. I get that you don't want it more damage, more powerful than Jetfire. And they said that his damage is off the charts for the cost. I was like, right, reduce damage down. And then they reduced it by 33%. I was like, no, listen, I was thinking like 10%, 15% maybe. Doing it like 9,000 damage, 8,500 damage, so it's slightly under Jetfire. Not to like 7,000 or 6,000, whatever he's at now, 6,500. That's a massive reduction. So we then fought saying 10-15%, increase the duration. We were all in the place chat saying this is not fair, we need to increase this. And sadly the Apes just said, no, it's not happening. And their argument was that they're increasing the fire damage to by 25%, removing that. So although it's getting a 33% reduction, it's getting a 25% increase on the fire part. It was complicated. But ultimately, it is a nerf. No matter what they want to dress it up as, I think and Dale said that, oh, it's because when he came out, we were trying to make 4 stars better and we didn't do 5 stars. I said, well, hang on. You did give 5 stars away. You give Minerva away, and you give SG Jetfire away in events. So you knew that 5 stars were already good. So I agree making 4 stars better. Really pleased. I was really pleased with Slingshot. But let's not make an excuse that we're sort of giving, we weren't giving 5-star bots away. We're trying to make 4 stars come into the meta, because you've done that. The bot was good. I think the problem is that the Apes created Slingshot with HQ 17 in mind, not with any forethought on HQ 18. And then when they decided to bring out Slingshot at HQ 18, again, I don't think there was any forethought and any testing. I think they just thought, oh, that's a good bot. Let's put that in. That will help them, which it will. But then because of that, they actually realised that a 5-star upgrade did a lot more than they realised, and that was the sort of main problem, sadly. So maybe it's a bit too soon, because I think down the line, even Jetfire doing what he does is not enough, really. So it's yet to be seen. But ultimately, right now, he has been nerfed. And then we've got Ironhide and Bludgeon. So Ironhide and Bludgeon, they've decided that they're going to give him some sort of weird health boost. And I've tried testing this, and it just doesn't work. I don't get it. Do you have hiccups? You probably hear a hiccup in the background. But yeah, I don't get Ironhide and Bludgeon's health increase. You don't see any health increase, and everyone says to me, yeah, you just increase the max health. I'm like, right, okay, so if it's at half of his health, is that 20k health, say, and his max health goes up, then his half health should be higher. So surely that should be higher, or does that just mean he gets damage reduction? But then you don't see any damage increase, and we'll go through that. We'll do testing, but it just baffles me. And I said, why can't we just make it really simple that he hits a target and heals himself for X, like Drift does? Very simple. But they decided to go with this. It's just a bit strange. And then Russian Warriors have all got this sort of health increase, not just Ironhide. But with Ironhide, they've also increased the DPS and ability damage. It's still not amazing. It still needs more, in my opinion, but it's still not right. And the EMP ability of the effect now deals damage every second, which we'll talk about a bit later as well. And then Jumpstream and Scrapper, Jumpstream. After their rush, these bots receive a 90% shield, which they did before. Same duration as the absorption shield, 100% at ability 11. And then the Titan tech tree. So basically, electrical damage resistance, fire damage resistance, and resource building damage reflection. They've refunded these points, so we'll talk a bit more about that when we talk about a tech tree later on. But basically, the reason for this is because they've changed them. So we'll talk a bit about that later on. Make sure I put my note there. I forgot to talk about that. And we'll talk about later on and what my my thought on it are. And that is everything from the news. So let's just go to the game. And there we go. Apologies, guys. Very strange.
Mm.
Don't know why it's going off.
Yeah, it's very strange.
Action whale. This is the weirdest stream. Everyone sound keeps going off. I actually scrolled back to see the chat, so I couldn't see everyone saying that there was no sound. So I was basically saying about the slingshot that I would rather have, rather than just a nerf, I would rather have something reduced and something increased to sort of, soften the blow a bit. So, but yeah, we are back. Apologies for the sound. But yeah, once done the bot pulls, we'll go on to the head mic, so there's no sound issues. But yeah, let me know if it just go off again, because it is a very quick fix. Need to unplug it, plug it in again, and then just yeah, re-add it to this as a source, so it won't take me that long. Cool. Oh, but try if you can't hear him, that means no more nerfs. Spoiler. Okay. I can read lips. You have to tell what I called you.
That's making the bubble sound.
Do I think they'll refund Spark for Slingy? No, I don't think they don't. I think they should, but I don't think they will. I really don't think they will, sadly. But I hope they do. But we'll have to wait and see. Yeah. Well, see, I will fight on your behalf, guys, because I think that with any nerf, you should be getting a refund of Spark. But I think they're opening the gates now for more buffs and more nerfs. I think that's the idea. They're going to start doing more and more of these. And I don't think they want to refund Spark. And that's the idea, that when they do these, they don't want to keep refunding the Sparks while the bots to do it to. But we'll wait and see. We'll see. Atari says, I think Slingshot might not be as bad as the community thinks. No, he's not. He's not by any means. But no one likes a nerf. Regardless of, whether we agree with it or not or whatever, no one likes a nerf. So, although it's just, listen, the two bots I want out of this batch are Twin Twist and Slingshot. And that says it all, really. But, yeah. Okay, so we're on the test accounts. Let's go on the live account.
Yeah.
Let's just open the game up. Slingshot is the new Top Shot. No, I wouldn't get that far. Top Shot's even still useful. Not as good, but still useful. No, it was a straight 33% at Atari. It was a straight 33%, but then it had a buff because of the fire reduction a bit, and you combo it. But again, I mean, I can do quite good maths, but I can't be bothered. It's come to a point now where I can't be bothered. I'm just gonna try it out because the amount of influence in the game, whether it's tech tree or whether it's, because someone said, hang on, there's even a Titan perk that reduces fire damage. So it's like, well, you've got the Titan fire damage and you've got the tech tree fire damage. We took that away now, and it's 20%, but the 20% already included in Slingshot. So Slingshot 20% hasn't gone up. It's just, it's ridiculous. It really is. But so Jason Rowley's what? So, but wait, all that campaign for Hound, you don't even want him? Yes, I'm going to explain why. But first, we need to do some crystal pulls, don't we?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm very nervous because I've been saving these crystals for a very, very long time. I have. So, you said you want Twin Twist or Slingshot. Yeah, so I would like Twin Twist. I would like Slingshot. Blur and Hound, so. I just don't want Ironhide. And I've got a feeling I'm going to pull Ironhide. I've really avoided bots like this. I've avoided Hotspot. I've avoided Pipes. I want to avoid Ironhide as well because I don't like Warrior rushing bots. I just got a feeling that he's on my first pull. I don't know. But we're going to give away some codes to whoever gets it right. So put in the chat now, guys. Who am I going to pull on my first pull? Twin Twist, Slingshot, Blur, Hound, or Ironhide? Stick it in the chat, guys. If you get it right, you win a Sunstreaker Wozza Stash Crystal. But don't forget, we're not just doing one pull, so you could win multiples if you get multiples right. Who do you think we're going to pull? I know you said we want Slingshot and we want Twin Twist. Who do you think we're going to pull, though?
I think we're gonna pull. Twin twist.
You think twin twist as well? Wow, we'll see.
So it's a twin twist.
Yeah, twin twist. Some people say slingshot hound. So a lot of blurs. Few iron hides, few hounds. Yeah. I'll tell you what normally happens. I normally pull the least, the person that is least voted, and it's looking like Ironhide. Maybe. Yeah, it's normally what everyone said. It's normally the least. Yeah, it's either 20%. Well, 20% odds for this one. Next pull, 25%. So, you know, decent chance. But after that, it all depends. It all depends. Oh, Acnologia, I think. Reckons it's one of those five. I thought you'd put what you think in order, but one of the, his base said it could be him, or 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 it could be him.
So it's for all of them.
Yeah. It could be one of them.
And you don't know.
Drunk eggs, if you pull what you want, I expect 50k this weekend. You know what? If I pull Twin Twist, I'm not too fussed about leveling quickly. I'm not. It'll just, you know, I've always said prioritize attack, and there's no one right now that I really need in war that I'm not leveling already. The one that I need to level in wars, I'm already leveling this weekend already, so I'm not too fussed. And the timing of it was awful by the apes. And we said this, that this should have been out weeks ago. This should have been out 2 weeks ago, ideally. So if this was out 2 weeks ago, everyone could have leveled them up to 50 or 60 this weekend and smashed them out. But because they're getting them this weekend, I'm not going to coin the research this weekend. Not a chance. So the problem is that these bots that we pull now, by tomorrow will be level 20. And they'll be level 30 by the end of the event, because then they get 24 hours in the lab or something. So these guys, not a chance of getting past level 40 this weekend. So no matter who I pull, it ain't getting leveled that much this weekend. So we'll level another bot instead, and we'll talk about that shortly. But water, before we start, wet the whistle.
Something call it. Stop blowing the bubbles. I tell you, stop blowing them bubbles. Oh, you didn't blow any bubbles.
Okay, should we do it? Do you want to do it? So go on, click on that one there. Make sure you get the right one on the green button, yeah? And go to confirm up there.
Okay.
There we go. And press, click on use crystal now. Hang on, the mic's gone off again.
Ah.
Hang on. Can you hear us? Hey! We just unplugged it, plugged back in again.
Hey.
Okay, you gotta be very careful, yeah? So you gotta open that one. Okay, hang on. Make sure that everyone got their guesses in. I think so. Let's do it, Arla.
Okay.
Let's do this. Be very careful.
But we can hear you.
I know, they've got it. So make sure you pull the right one.
This one.
Here we go. Here we go. Who are we gonna get? One twin twist, a slingshot.
Ooh.
Hound. Not bad. It's not bad. It's not Ironhide. So he's useful. We can use him for some things. But it ain't slingshot or twin twist. So should we go again?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go again. But let's see. Who said hound? So let's see. Who said hound? So the winners are Sharksy. Oh, no, he said Ironhide. No, it's not Sharksy. No, he didn't. Calvin. Matt Poley. Action Wales. Stinger. Matt Smith. Volcanicus. Chris Harmon. Mitchell VF1J. Alpha Tryon. Quite a few people said hound. Penny Lancaster said hound as well. And Marcel Carlier. And Ocnologia.
That's really good.
I think that's everyone. So hit me up on Discord, guys, saying hi. Wozza. I said hound for my first pull. And we will get you your Sunstreaker Wozza stash crystal. I know that a few people I still owe crystals to, because I did leave it a bit late. So yeah, I've not forgotten, guys. So I'll do that when I do these lot as well. Give them out.
Good job.
I've not forgot. You should be grateful for Hound, but again, we'll talk about after the polls. We'll talk a bit about why I didn't really want Hound and some bits more anyway. Okay, let's pour another one.
Let's go again.
Okay, go on then. So go to the get now button. Yep, press confirm. Okay, put in your chat who you think we're gonna get this time. Who are we gonna pull this time? Is it gonna be Blur? Is it gonna be Twin Twist? Is it gonna be Slingshot? Or is it gonna be Iron
I
High?
really hope it's Twin Twist.
So do I.
Ah.
I'll be a bit annoyed if we don't pull Twin Twist. I tell you what, if we have to pull 3 crystals and don't get Twin Twist, you'll never pull it ever again. Ever again. If you pull Iron Hide, Hound and Blur, you're grounded. For a month.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
Yeah, grounded for a month.
The game's fun.
Your fault.
It's the game's
Jacob
fun.
can pull it. Jacob does it. Ask everyone. Ask them. Mirage Jake is the best puller in the game. No, Mirage Jake's better than me. He is. Honestly, Jacob is better than me. Definitely.
No.
Best puller in the game. But
Oh.
can you overtake him? If you pull Twin Twist and Slingshot next. But the odds are stacking. See, Volcanicus, it's true. Everyone knows it. People want me to get Jacob and ship him over to America to pull the crystals and then send him back. That's what they want me to do. He's that good.
Yeah.
That's how good he is. So what we'll do is we'll ship you over instead. So get your votes in, guys. Last minute to get your votes in. Wait to promote something rivalry. They don't need me to promote it, trust me.
Put Twin Twist.
Yeah.
Ooh, really gonna be? Is that anyone? Oh, someone else put Twin Twist. Oh, someone put Blur now.
I like your pun there, Matt Paul.
Blur,
Blur,
blur, blur.
blur, 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 blur. Didn't Mirage Jake pull Dial?
This one put...
Did Mirage Jake pull Dial or did I pull Dial? I can't remember.
I don't know.
Mm.
I wasn't there. I don't think I was there. Someone put Blur again.
Oh my god, so much blurs.
Stop putting Blur!
Alright, last bit, guys. Get them votes in quickly.
Oh, someone put Twin Twist. Oh,
Come
Twin
on,
Twist
let's have
again.
positive vibes for Twin Twist.
Oh, Sean. Twin Twist! Yeah, we got more Twin Twist. Ooh. Wait, did that say... Wait, what did that last one say?
There.
Yeah.
Twin Twist for your daughter.
Aw, I like that.
You like Chris Hammond, yeah? So Chris, she likes you for that. Okay, no more guesses. That is it. Guesses in. Come on, Ola. Let's do this.
Yes.
Charge YouTube. Just got it in just in time. Go on. No more guesses, guys.
Oh, someone put Twin Twist.
Come on, Ola. Come on. Let's go.
Okay.
Let's do this.
Yeah, everyone.
Watch what you're doing tonight. Be careful. That one there. Here we go. Here we go. Come on. Come on. Twin Twist. Oh, Slingshot. Come on. Yeah. Yeah. High five. Twin Twist. Okay. Okay. So we've got Twin Twist. We've got Twin Twist. Okay. Okay. We've got Twin Twist.
Yes. That's a good call.
So who picked Twin Twist?
I think it was...
Let's have a look. Matt Smith said Twin Twist.
Yes.
Chris Harmon said Twin Twist. We like Chris Harmon now, don't we?
Oh, someone else done Twin Twist
Yep.
right there?
Garrett said Twin Twist. And Charge YouTube said Twin Twist. And Marcel Carlier said twin twist. Action World said twin twist.
And
Yeah, we've already said in now. Let's put it twice.
I think there's one more down there.
What else? Have a look.
I know there was one more down there.
No, that is it.
Twin twist!
Yeah, he's already said it though.
Okay.
Yep. I think that
We've
is
all
it.
seen it multiple times. Twin twist.
Analogia twin twist as well. And I think that is
He's like,
everyone.
It says no twin twist.
Cool.
Why did you put that?
So we've got twin twist. I'm happy about that. I am happy I got twin twist.
Yay!
I am happy I got twin twist.
At least I don't get grounded now.
Right, okay.
Yay!
Oof. I don't think I want to go for slingshot. I don't think I need slingshot.
I don't think.
I don't think I've got. I don't think I need slingshot. I don't.
There's literally so many bullets, and only a few people put twin twist.
See, I've got the 4-star really well leveled.
Uh,
I've got the 4-star at 6410. And it does the same as the 5-star other than the damage, so I don't think we need that. It's the acid part that that I need. So I think we're gonna stop there with that. But we're gonna try for one more bot.
wait, what?
But we're not gonna go here.
Wait, what? Wait, what?
We're not gonna go there. Tell you what, let's see on my screen. I'll give a stash crystal to whoever can guess who we're going for next.
Oh,
If you think about it logically,
I really like to be blue.
Blur. No, we're not going for Blur. Let's see who can guess who we're going for next. Put the right guess in the chat. I will give you a Sunstreaker Wozza stash crystal just for guessing. Let's see who gets it first. Optimus, Victory Star Sabers, SG Jetfire, Blur.
Wait, you said that you don't want slingshot.
Penny Lancaster's got it already. Penny Lancaster has got it.
Wait,
We are
Rust
going
Dust. Wait,
for Rust Dust.
wait.
A
I
bot.
don't know which one. I don't know which one's
It's
Rust.
what it was out years ago.
Rust Dust.
That's what we're going for.
Well, I don't know that one. It's not my fault.
Nope, but that's what we're going for. Well done, Penny Lancaster. We're going for Rust Dust. With the removal of the anti-fire perk, that's just given Rust Dust a 25% increase in ability damage.
Oh.
So all of a sudden, Rust Dust has come a very viable bot. Add that onto the acid for an extra 20% damage. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. So we're going back for Rust Dust.
Wait, what does
We
that
have
one?
one pull.
What is that one?
It's 1 in 3.
That's-
Who do you think we're going to get? First Aid, Hotspot, or Rust Dust? 1 in 3 chance. Can we do it? Can we do it? 1 in 3 chance. I don't want to start pulling all the 5 stars. If we don't get her, might come back another time, but we're not going for her today. We're going to leave it for the time being. So, it's only 1 in 3. Put it in the chat. Who do you think? Hotspot, First Aid, or Rust Dust?
I really want it to be Rust Dust, but I think it's Hotspot.
You think Hotspot, so I'll show you who Hotspot is. So, Hotspot is... I can't even show you. I have to show you the 3-star then, because try and find the 3-star. Hotspot is this guy.
Oh,
He
that's
turned into a fire truck.
a fire truck.
Yeah, and Jake got a toy actually. Cool, eh?
That's like chromium.
Same colour, yeah. And then the other bot is First Aid. Not a fan of First Aid. If I get First Aid, I'd be pretty livid. I'd be pretty annoyed. Because this is Rust Dust. Girl.
Oh, yes!
I thought nice ring, yeah. So yeah, she's a bike.
Oh, I
And,
hope it's rustless now.
I hope it's rust dust as well. And then this is first aid. Yeah, some Medibots all around it.
I know that it's going to be a hotspot. I just literally know.
We'll see.
I know
Get
it's
your
going to be a
guesses in, guys.
My
Minutes to get your guesses in.
My bones say that it's hotspot.
That's how you are, funny. Get those guesses in. Last few seconds to get them guesses in, guys.
Okay.
What is the Wowza crystal? So you will get a stash crystal, and it contains either Prem shard,
Oh, someone put
or
hotspot.
crystals. Prem crystals. Either contains spark. I think that's it. So it can combine a spark, combat spark, or prems.
Someone put.
Anything up to 10 prems
Someone
in the
put.
crystal. So yeah, it could be anything. But some people pulled 4 stars from them. So you know there is a possibility to have a 4 star. So it's not bad just to you know, taking part in a little competition.
Someone put rust dust.
Yeah. So a lot of people saying
Oh, someone
hotspot.
put hotspot.
Yeah. We want rust dust. We want rust dust.
There's rust.
Oh, happy first aid.
Everyone's saying rust dust.
No, they're not. A lot of hotspots. Ooh.
But I like hotspot.
But we don't want first aid. We don't want hotspot.
I know, but I know where that it is now.
We don't want hotspot.
I think it's rust dust.
Should we do it?
Yes.
Okay, let me just type in what this is.
I know it's hotspot. My bones say it. Rust dust. Rust dust. That's all they're saying right now. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa.
Yeah, it's just catching up, so.
Ah.
The chat's just going mental that it's all just catching up. What? Just let the chat catch up a minute.
I can't.
Hey. No more guesses. That is it. You don't need to read it. That is it. Done.
Done.
Okay, Ola. So let's do this. You better get rust dust. If you get rust dust, I'll love you forever. If you get first aid, you're grounded.
Ah! No.
Oh.
What is this stuff?
Hotspot.
Yes, I hotspot.
Why don't you say rust dust then? We didn't want hotspot, we want rust dust.
Oh, my first dust. This is my first dust, right? Yeah.
But it's not first aid, but it does mean we've got another protector bot with a 5-star.
Yeah.
But I wanted rust dust.
It's not my fault. At least I...
You pulled the crystal, it's your fault.
Yeah.
But you should have said rust dust and got it right. Don't say hotspot and get it right. Say rust dust and get it right.
Well, it's not my fault. The game chose it.
You chose it.
No, I didn't.
You definitely did. You even said hotspot, so you definitely chose it.
Why did the game put it up?
You absolute nugget.
Then why did the game put it up?
Let's have a look who guessed hotspot. I hate you all. Chipcox, Action Whale, Just Elite, Simon Hayes, Victory Star Saber. Who else?
Hotspot.
Gypsum as well. Savitano.
Hotspot.
Yep. Calvin.
Say hotspot.
Cameron Naylor.
There we go.
Freezest Max. How dare you? How dare you? I used to like you. And I think that's everyone.
Oh wait, no. There's one up there. There's one up there.
What?
Hotspot.
What?
There.
Oh no, that's a joke. Never mind that.
Ah,
I won't say what it said, Atari. I won't tell
why?
her.
Why?
Let's just say it's a bit.
Yeah.
That's not too bad. Listen, we got Twin Twist. That's the main thing. We've got Hound, which we'll do. Hotspot, we'll do a job, especially with 5-star combiners.
Daddy, can you read this one?
Said, you're the best part of the stream for sure. You're too cute.
Yeah.
You might be cute, but you're definitely not good. I'm going to get Jake to pull Rust Dust. As soon as Jake comes back, he's pulling Rust Dust.
You got Daddy.
Right, okay. Are you going to say goodnight to everyone now? Now you've ruined the stream.
Hey!
Right, say goodnight to everyone, Luke.
Good night.
Okay. Everyone say goodnight to all the guys. But yeah, thank you for pulling my crystals anyway, though. Thank you for Twin Twists. So you have done something. Thank you. But yeah.
For
Right, what's the bed now?
in forever, I'm
Out of spark.
What does that mean?
It's something in the game. Don't worry. I'm not going to explain. Right, come on. Let's go to bed.
Okay.
Good night.
Good night.
Okay.
Baby.
Okay. And we're back on the headphones, which is a bit weird. It's very strange because when you do the headphones, obviously it sort of nulls the sound a bit. You can't hear your own voice, and you can't you can only hear the game audio. So it is very strange not using headphones. But hey, we're back. Van Hollen says keep pulling. I don't want to use all my pulls up. I want to because so the problem I've got is no, not getting Cosmos. So I've currently got 5 pulls. Maybe a bit more actually, because now I've got some things up here to get some 180 shards. But basically, I want to get skids. I really want the skids. It's really important for my war team. That's why I was disappointed they weren't in this batch. So I really need to save enough to get him. So do a try once more. Do a try one more. But I'm not doing a competition though. I'm not doing a competition for 1 in 2. I've already given away tons of stash crystals. Oh, do I try one more? Is she going to be that good that she's worth 10,000 5-star shards? Chris said if it said hotspot, then I will double check the chat. So I sort of go through back to the stream when you sort of say, hey, I've guessed this. I go and check the chat just to make sure. So yeah. See Shaq saying, try. But wait, kill cannon, wait for Jake. Well, obviously, everyone's going to say one more, aren't they? Obviously. First aid is not a bad pull. He is a bad pull. First aid is a bad pull. First aid has been destroyed by the FFD. Absolutely destroyed. I don't need a new medic. I really don't. I've literally got all good medics already. I've got Ratchet at 66. I've got Minerva at 64. And I've got Wheeljack at 64 as well. So I definitely don't need another healer. One more pull. I guess I'll have to pull it, won't I? I'm not doing a competition though for it. I'm not doing a competition. I'm not. Not for 1 in 2. I've already given away tons of stash crystals as it is. I'll be out of stash crystals for the next 3 months if I carry on. Okay. One more. One more for the road. I should have waited for Jake. I told you. I should have waited for Jake. I'm not happy right now. I am not happy right now. But she's there for next time, I suppose. Well, that's everything for today, guys. No, it's not. Oh, man. Oh, see, everyone says, like, oh, content creator RNG. And then you do something like that. But we have got 4 pulls in reserve, so... I mean... That's low. I mean... If you'd have said, like, a year ago, you'll have 20,000 shard, I'd have snatched your hand off. But right now... Yeah. I don't need Slingshot. I don't need Blur. I don't need either hide. So, we'll talk a bit about playtest, like I said, we'll... So... Well, we sort of covered Slingshot, like I said.
So when it comes to Blur, I'm a bit baffled by it really. For me, Sack is just massively overpowered. Massively overpowered. So, you know, Blur, one of the most powerful 4-star sack bots in the game. And the apes just don't think it's a problem. So, something sort of hit home. A couple of things. So, this is what I'm going to try and talk you around about Sack. So, one of the things was someone in the chat, it was a very high level player, I won't say who it is, but a very high level player, in the playtest chat, said, yeah, I don't level 5-star, anything but 5 stars. I don't bother with the 4-star. Because I said, listen, if a 4-star is good, people will level it. And he said, no, I don't touch them. I don't level any 4 stars. But in a war we had against him previously, he used 4-star Cup and 4-star Blur. So, my point is that if he only levels 5-star, but the only real 4 stars he uses in wars is Blur and Cup, then surely that's because they're extremely powerful. Right? That's kind of my point. But, put it in the chat. So, if I was to say to you that the apes are making plans that outpost bots will no longer use their abilities. So if you put Twin Twist in an outpost, he will just pop out and do nothing. Do you think that's a positive change? Do you think that's a good change for the game? That they remove abilities from outposts? Let me know in the chat what you think of that. Good move or bad move? Removing abilities from outpost bots. Let me know. And people are still saying go for Rust Dust. I'm not going for her now. We will see. We will see. Eventually. So just Elite Sport, negative change. That's horrible. Grind time, terrible idea. Calvin, nope. Terrible idea. Bad move. What? Nope. Hell no. Okay. That is what Sack does. Sack makes it so that all outpost bots abilities are negated. So if you can sack all the outpost, what is the point in having Twin Twist in there? What is the point in having anyone else in there? All it ends up being is you're putting bots in there for HP. And if they removed abilities from outposts, that is what everyone would do. Because no point putting a gunner in there because it's going to die very quickly. Everyone would just put high HP bots in outposts. And that's probably the best analogy I can give. Is that what happens with Sack is all abilities are negated. Because you pop the abilities, then you drop the combiner and they stop using their abilities. Or they waste them on the combiner, or by the time they get to the combiner, they stop using them. It just negates all abilities. So it doesn't matter who you've got in the outpost. The abilities will be wasted. You might as well just put 5 really high health bots in there. You might as well put 5 warriors in there. Exactly, and Cameron Nail has put, you know, what's the point in having outposts then? Exactly. Exactly. With Sack so prevalent and being unable to defend against it, what is the point in having good outpost bots? And so there's a couple of solutions. So one is, so they brought the age out, and straight away I was like, right, this does help combat Sack. But now everyone is putting the age core on their Sack bots, so that doesn't stop it. So there's got to be a different solution. And people are saying, oh, don't kill Sack. I'm not trying to kill Sack. I'm trying to make it so that if I want to defend against Sack, I can do, but it opens me up to something else. That's what I want. Now, if it was a case of like Flare Mines kill Blur, but then you're going to be able to use Cup. So there needs to be something else. And I've said to the apes that what I would like is when they consider the next round of Ability 11s, when they consider the next round of G1 cores, when they consider the new bots, what they need to do is consider a core or something, Ability 11, a bit like Rhinox, where the ability reignites when they go below a certain point. So if you sack, say, 4 bots, and then those bots all pop and their abilities get wasted, okay, fair enough. And then you put your combiner, and then all them bots go towards the combiner, then the combiner dies, and then bots go below a certain health, you're going to have a stack of different abilities on top of each other all reactivating, which is going to be absolutely devastating for your team. Now, you know what? If they use Hot Rod and take out the FFD with that, then, you know, I kind of get it. It adds more tactics to it, and I'm fine with that. But at the minute, it's just a case of just drop Blur, spam, 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 because nothing stops him. You know, there needs to be some sort of... And people are saying, oh yeah, we have less time because you're only using 7 bots. But then you're negating any damage completely, so you can go down to 1 healer. You don't need 2 healers anymore, because you're not getting Twin Twist damage against you. You're not getting Swoops damage against you. You're not getting hit by Chromia's Tower. So you're not taking much time through the base. So there's plenty of ways to negate sack without killing it. We don't want to kill it so that you can never sack a base ever again. We want to be able to make it so that you can defend against sack, but it opens it up to something else. Whether it's a build bot core, I don't know. Whatever. But it just needs something again. And the reason that I don't want to go for Blur is that I can see some sort of counter coming. I've got the 4-star at 61. 61.9. The last thing I want to do is invest in Blur and put Blur to 9 or 10. But then a counter to come out, and I've invested in a 5-star when I've got the 4-star. It does a similar job. And I don't know. So yeah, Hound. The reason that I don't like Hound is that when I voted for Hound the first time, I wasn't sure whether to vote for him or not. I was a bit indecisive. I liked him. I liked Rotorstorm. I like Slingshot. And I voted for Slingshot first off. And then it became apparent that Slingshot was not going to win the vote, and Blur was, and Hound was in second. So I thought, right, if I'm going to go for any bot out of Blur and Hound, because it's a 2-horse race, I'd rather go for Hound. I really would. Hound will get a buff, Hound will get an improvement, whereas Blur will probably have some sort of counter. So I'd rather have Hound. So when Hound was announced, we sort of started talking in playtest, and I said, well, what this guy needs is, he needs his damage reflection, sort of like a shield or something to change that. What he also needs is some sort of consistency in his targeting, something like 6-gun. So at the minute when you drop him, his hollows sort of go everywhere, not even to the next building. So there needs to be some consistency. It needs to go to the nearest building to whatever you're aiming to. Some sort of consistency at least. His range is great and things like that. His G1 core, personally, I'm not a fan of the hollow. It just pops outposts when you're not ready for it, when you don't want it to. You can't count the time of when it's going to pop. So I want to be able to pop outposts when I want, for whatever reason. And I know it's a free hollow, but it can really mess your attack up because of the inconsistency. But the problem is, people can say, we'll just put a VM on, but the VM causes less damage. Hound's G1 gives him the most damage he can get. So it's like, do you take the damage on the hollow, or do you take less damage? And I don't think that's kind of right. I'm not a fan of his G1. I like his ability 11, but I'm not a fan of his G1. And I'm not a fan of the sort of unpredictability of his ability. And that's why I'm not a big fan of Hound. Ironhide is just pretty dreadful, to be honest with you. They've tried to fix him, and he's a bit more, you know, durable, that he stays alive. But not a fan of Ironhide at all. He's worse than Pipes. And you can say, yeah, he's got this electromagnetic whatever it is. But everyone uses FFD and stun cores, anti-stun. And they're the two that kill Ironhide. When they said they're going to change something, I thought, they'll take away the anti-stun. They'll take that away, because obviously it's negated by FFD anti-stun. So the anti-stun still hurts him, still stops his ability. So why? I just don't get it. I've said for a long time that the damage in an area needs to be a lot bigger. When you've got bots like Rhinox do huge damage in an area, then, you know, warriors are never going to hit that. They've got higher health, but less DPS, but they're never going to hit them heights, comparing it to Rhinox. Twin Twist, absolutely amazing. But it is the best defense bot in the game. Undoubtedly, the best outpost bot in the game. Past Godly. Absolutely unbelievable, amazing. Even after he got a fix and got reduced, amazing. And Slingshot, listen, the reason I don't want Slingshot is the 4-star for me does exactly what the 5-star does. So the 5-star will simply do 20% extra damage in an area for 15 seconds, is it? And the 5-star and the 4-star do exactly the same. The only difference is damage. I don't use him for his damage. So the slight damage decrease, but it worries me that eventually build bots will get a buff. And my idea, actually, with Slingshot, is to take away the volatile mixture and still be able to kill build bots. But I don't think the 4-star can do that as it is with the reduction that he has. And I don't think that's fair. Yeah, taking a quarter of his damage away, so that's 4,500 damage. So yes, when the build bots get an increase, if they do, then that's not going to negate the 4-star from even killing build bots. And they are so low on health. I know people are going to say it was 4560, but you know, a 4-star bot should be able to take out a build bot. Let's be honest. So yes, you know, lots to sort of think about into the new batch. Is it as good as, you know, the likes of batch 9? Sorry, 8. Is it as good as batch 7? Definitely not. You know, the likes of Jetfire and the likes of Blades. You know, Laser Optimus. All good, still viable bots, still using wars. And these guys are massively using wars. Absolutely brilliant. And I don't think we can hit them heights with this batch. I think it falls well short. I think with this batch, we're talking somewhere along the same heights as Legacy 6, really. Bots that are, you know, most of them are alright. With one dud. But, yeah, such a shame. Let's have a look at the chat. Let's have a look. Yep. Who missed the idea yet? Yeah, listen. I was just sort of making a point. Do you know what I mean? Like, I agree. Listen, this is not my idea for 1 minute. I'm just making a point that if you run a sack, that is what happens. You negate all outpost abilities. It's just not right for me. Yeah, I'm not seeing one guy or one person saying that that would be a good change. So yeah. I tell you, it's not a real idea. Chill. It's just for example purposes. Yeah, it's just like I said, just to prove a point, guys. It's not actually happening. Have prime cause that you defend. Well, like I said, they've got the age. I did suggest one more, having one more that sort of negates sack in some way. But which one that would be hard. I don't know. Yeah. Atari reckons Hounds done to the batch. Change everything. I still think he's better than Ironhide though. Yeah. Yep, so Brian Miller's put it there. I used to path Hound around outpost bots only to have Hound pop them all the time in events and stuff. Exactly. Yeah. Give all bots vector ability when they die, and when they respawn they can use their SA again. I wouldn't say changing all of them now, but that's kind of the idea that they use their SA again. You know. Let's have a look. What's my opinion on No? He's not as good as Blaster. He's alright, but he ain't Blaster. With all that said, is the batch worth it or save a 5-star Omega? That's hard. It depends if you're on a war team, but if you've got 4-star Magna Boss, he will definitely do a decent enough job. So maybe not. Grind time. Ironhide is a beast. You said Pipes is a beast, but I still don't see Pipes in wars, so. So Hound Hollow attracts unnecessary attention. Yes. Anti-sack is a 13th prime. Cool. Okay, so let's go on to test server. Back to the test server. So we're talking about a little technique. I've not even tried it yet. I'm actually leveling my bot just to sort of test this out. So the bot in question, how it works is it negates Computron. Now, with Twin Twists being so good in the game right now, what's happening is players are having to introduce a way to negate one of them. Because basically, you use your combiner to negate one of the abilities because it's difficult, but you can't use combiner twice. So people are putting Twin Twist at one end of the map and putting Computron on the other, and going, right, okay, listen, you can use your combiner for one of them, but the other one, you're going to have to be clever with. And people are going, yeah, just put Rook's Hollow at him. No, no. He goes through that and carries on. Put Blaster's minions at him. He will go through all Blaster's minions and carry on through. That's how powerful Twin Twist is. If you get hacked by Computron, then you can kiss half your bots goodbye, especially your high DPS bots on your tanks and on each other. So, we need a way to negate Twin Twist, or we need a way to negate Computron. So, I thought of some ways to negate Twin Twist, using smoke screen to take him out, a couple of hits, but it gets quite costly. So I thought, right, I need a good way to be able to negate this. And I've noticed someone in my alliance using a clever way sort of do this, and we're going to give it a test. Never done this before, but we're going to give it a test anyway. So, what we're going to do is, we're going to drop Rook, and then I'm going to drop some healers, keep them alive. So, put Minerva down, let's put Ratchet down like we do normally. And the next bot is actually SG Jetfire, believe it or not. Weird, I know, people are going to go, what? That makes no sense. So, let's just go over his ability a minute. So, fire 3 lasers at a target, dealing 12k damage. That's a lot of damage. In total, and deploy 3 targetable decoys that each have 40% of your health. So, each one will have around, what? 3 to 4k, about 4k HP. 4.5k. Which is not that much, really. But here's the important bit. Deployed decoys taunt enemy air defenses and have temporary shields that negate all damage for 10 seconds. So they taunt defenses and negates all damage for 10 seconds. So if you can pop Computron and then put SG Jetfire close by or behind him because he has good range, Computron will actually hack that area rather than your bots. That's the idea. But I think that the problem is that you need to make sure that Rook's Hollow dies. I think. But we will see. Maybe we don't. But we're going to give it a go. And let's do this. So we're going to put Rook down there. And then we're going to take out the shield gen. SG Jetfire. And you can see there, Computron hacks the bots. We've still got Rook. And yeah, I know he's died, don't get me wrong. But it's negated that hack. We'll do it again. In case you missed it, we'll do it again. Immediately, SG Jetfire Hollow Distraction. Exactly. Let's give it another go. So again, hard mode. We'll do it again. Matthew Simpson's part. I think the best way to counter him is Ironhide. Ironhide will die still. I will gladly try it for you. See, that's how they got hacked. So I think I need to go further back. So someone said to me, make sure you do it behind Computron, so it taunts better. So we'll have a go. It might be just getting the timing right. Again, I have literally never done this before, so this is the first time sort of testing it out. I know people are saying like, oh yeah, use hypes, but it is literally just going to kill your healers. It really is. So let's put Rook down. And there we go. Because we put it further behind, it's now took it out. But you get the idea. Cool. Easy way to distract Computron. Very easy. Especially if there's some high priority targets behind Computron. And then you can save your combiner for when you hit Twin Twist very easily. So yeah. I know that some people are sort of saying maybe use hotspot. Maybe. I will gladly try that out. But the problem is, what do you do when Twin Twist outpost, say, that is Twin Twist, say, what do you do when Twin Twist is there and there's nothing around for it to really pop? So say that's there like that. Let's say that's over there like that. That's like that. So you get the idea. If that was the base, say, how would you pop him then with hotspot? So yeah, decent idea. Base dependent maybe, but yeah, not as reliable as using that method of using Rook to pop it, using SG Jetfire. So yeah, a really viable method for negating Computron. So yeah, cool. If you try it out, let me know if it works for you and how effective it is. Have you got a 4-star that you can use? Try it in Wars and let me know if it helped you out and let me know if it works. Simon Hayes, do an Ironhide pop with Twin Twist. How many times you need to do his ability to survive? Okay. I will gladly do that. Hang on, what I need to do is I need to do my test base. Let's go with my test base. There you go, my test base. But we need some resource buildings or something, don't we, to test them, so. And again, this is a bit unrealistic because obviously I'm just using, no, some testings. But what we'll do is, so we go. So, Ironhide, we'll put his G1 core on. I think we've only got gold though, but it'll give you an idea. See you later, Matt. Oh no, it's Matt. It's Tara's going. See you later, Tara. Put pipes in there. I'm not going through every single bot. I will gladly try Ironhide out because of the newest bot in the 5-star batch. See if it's worth something. But see, the problem is though, obviously in a war, he will just go to another bot. So it's not really viable doing this. Again, I'm just setting everything up here, so it's just tons of Spider-Mans and everything. So but yeah, he's still dead. Even with that. But like I said, if you're going to use the ability in a war, Twin Twist just retarget. Anyway, so. Does Ironhide's health gain stack? So, I did want to show this as well. So, just to sort of explain it. So, what we'll do is, I will literally just put a beam laser here. And you can sort of watch his health, yeah? So, let's take away the spider mines. Let's take everything away. Oh, this, like that. Let's take away that away. Take away anything that can hit him. Make sure. Okay, I think we're good there. Okay. Okay. It's actually pulled 5-star blur earlier. Not bad. Okay. Ironhide. So we just go up here and just zoom in a minute so don't drop any more pots. So we've got Ironhide there, so we'll watch his health go down a minute. So he's taking a beating there, he's doing alright. Like I said, he's got a lot of health, so he does take quite a bit of beating. Just fast forward a minute. Right, okay, so it's decent health now, so there, look, so it's about half health, so watch this. Watch his health. It's not going up. So it's right on the edge there of that shield. It's gone down still. See, it's just not changing. I don't understand what's even doing. It's adding sort of protection, but it's not increasing his health. So it's just a bit bizarre. Rush me to a bit of a danger area. And he just dies. He's taking some pounding there, to be fair to him. Did take quite a bit of pounding. But, yeah. I just don't understand his health increase. I just don't get it. I just don't understand it. What's the best core to put on Twin Twist using an Amalgam Impactor? Ooh, Amalgamous. Amalgamous. If you're using it on Impactor, I don't know what to say. But yeah. Venom Gaming. How can I get the quality of the game Sunstreaker is playing? What do you mean, the quality? The better your device, then the better the quality. But if you mean like, as in like, how do you get this many bots? Just by playing the game a lot and money. Is it increases max HP? Yeah, it does increase his max HP, but I don't know how that's beneficial. I don't get how increases one's max HP is beneficial. I just don't get it. I just don't understand how that's beneficial at all. So the way I sort of described it is, so if you've got a gunner that has 15k health, it will take a healer a few seconds to get him back to full health again. So if that gunner's health goes to 30k, it takes longer to heal him up. So it can go past 15k, so it'll be fully healed, and then go above that, so he's got more health. But then, if the case of that ability wears off, he gets max HP and then gets reduced again, then would that gunner health increase for that time? Would that just reduce damage taken and then go down? So if it just reduces damage taken, then why don't they just reduce damage taken rather than calling it a health boost? I'm just baffled by it. I just don't get it. I just don't understand. I'm absolutely baffled with it. Yeah. So, I did say earlier about Rust Dust and why I thought she was good. So I am just going to move these mines away because I don't want to make it difficult. And I want to do a test, like I said, and I don't want to sort of ruin that by whatever. Just move them away a minute. There we go. So I did explain earlier. So this is just a test base that I've got. I've not set this up for Rustus at all. Obviously, all I've done is move the outposts away. Because obviously, again, Rustus will probably be in a team, wouldn't be on her own. But I just want to give people an idea now on what Rustus can sort of do. So, because of the tech tree's been changed, because we've had a 25% increase in fire damage, because they got rid of the tech tree reduced fire buff, then it's kind of made any bot that does fire damage a lot better. So, likes of Rustus has really come back into the meta all of a sudden. So, you know, anyone does sort of fire damage, but Rustus does a huge area of fire damage, and because she got an increase recently as well, this could bring her actually back into the meta again. So, because the 4+3, she calls in artillery at a nearby location, dealing 5,000 damage over 10 seconds. I don't think there's any core that really can increase that damage as such. Yeah, I could probably put Alchemist on her maybe, but we can go without a core. It's fine, we don't need it. So, we'll go into just normal mode. So, no hard mode. I put Primaling on actually, I just realised. But yeah. May I look at the HP, see if that's changed. And in fact, I'm going to take this Liege core away. I should just leave it on for the purpose of test. Maybe I should leave it on actually. Maybe I should. Yeah. So, Liege core, we need to get rid of that in there, okay? Okay. Let's go normal mode. So, obviously, for those playing in Cyber, to give you an idea on what a maxed out Rust Dust will do to a maxed out HQ 18. There's one ability. There's two abilities. Three abilities. Yeah, she's died, obviously, but that is a lot of damage for one bot. Very easy to combo. She can combo herself. It sort of stacks on top of each other, so almost destroys walls. So you've got to think that adding skids to Rust Dust will be devastating. And this is why I want skids. Let's have a couple of healers. We'll even go hard mode. We'll even go Prime League. So don't forget, skids reduces the healing. It gets rid of the healing as well. So skids, Rust Dust. Let's put a healing tower down. Skids. Get her in range, that is. Rust Dust. And you know what? It gets expensive very quick. If I can get in range, I can get that MDS down. Fire damage still working. I can get that MDS down. I know I can. I know I can. Penny Lancaster's put, can't believe you aren't going with first aid. Now you have him. Not a chance. Never. Okay. So let's go like this. So let's just get rid of the healing first. Let's get a healing tower down there. So Skids, you can see there, Skids has a better range. So Skids is further behind, but... Put skids down. Put Rustos down, same time. So yeah, the healers are running off, but obviously they won't do normally. Skids and Rust Dust. Boom! Absolutely crazy combo. And then what we'll do is just to add damage to the mix. There you go. 3 bots, HQ 18, boom. Smashed. And that's simply just having skids, rust dust, that acid, that fire, both combined together with a cleanup bot. Whether that's Hound, whether it's Slingshot, whether it's Smokescreen, whether it's Blades Hacking, or whatever bot you want to choose. Whether it's even the likes of Strafe. Loads and loads of bots you can choose depending. But you can see that that combo of skids and rust dust is absolutely crazy. And you can think that, well, that's massively OP, and I think I can see where this is going. I think, remember the fire cores that we saw in testing that went away? I think those fire cores will come back. But again, it's another Buildbot core. So, do you protect against fire and acid maybe? Do you do the FFD? Do you protect against electric? Do you protect against healing? You can't protect against everything. But if you want, you can stop skids and rust dust. If you want, you can stop Sea Spray and Bumblebee. If you want, you can stop healers. And this is why I'm campaigning for a bit of an increase in Buildbot health. Nothing stupid, nothing like 10k, something like that, but a bit of an increase so it can be a bit more difficult to take out, because at the minute now, it's getting overrun with all these core, which you can see in the game, and we just need some, you know, to make it a bit more difficult. That it's just very easy to take out the Buildbots, and then just carry on regardless. It needs a bit more difficult to take out, I think. So yeah, but maybe it's a hard mode effect. We'll have to try it out. But that's the way I sort of see the game going. I see some acid and fire really comboing. I see some anti-fire, anti-acid Buildbots coming in as well. And then you choose what you want to defend against. But right now, those two bots, Skids and Rustos, in comparison, absolutely devastating. And I cannot wait to pull Skids. And I cannot wait to pull Rustdust. When I get Skids, I'll go and pull Rustdust. Two together, absolutely devastating. Crazy. But let me know what you think in the chat. What do you think of that combo? I pretty much know the answer, but let me know what you think, guys. So let's just go back some of the chat now. The shadows. It must be just a part of the quality, really. I do run on a PC, so yeah. Like I said, they don't have any bot that Sunstreaker Wozza goes on about. Yeah, what tends to happen is that I sometimes know a bit earlier, I'm not going to lie, that these combos are a bit powerful. I don't say anything, and then when it comes apparent, then I'll kind of go, right, listen, I'll say it out now, because everyone sort of knows. So, yeah. Simon, hey, is Skids fixed now? Yes, but that is obviously what they should be doing. So, there. Prowls put combo, Slingshot, and Rustdust. Yeah, of course, yeah. Skids and Slingshot. No, because acid doesn't go on top of acid. It's acid and fire. So Slingshot will have to go with fire damage. So just to confirm, so Slingshot. So raise an acid storm in an area, blocks healing, increases the fire. Oh, and acid ability damage. Received by 20%, 15 seconds. Interesting. I didn't know it was acid as well. Interesting. Where's he go? Beside him. Oh, there. There we go. Let's use 4-star Slingshot, just to prove a point. Go take off his EO core. We don't need it. There we go. So, 4-star, maxed out, 5209. And then, Yeah, let's just put a rejuve on him. Put a rejuve core on Slingshot. Keep him alive. And an attack core that increases DPS even. Got it to. Make him like the 5-star, hey. Let's make sure we put him in this time, Wozza, right? Let's not go into battle without him. What about Sing? Honestly, you know what, guys? I could go through all day testing all these things, but I'm going to try and get back to the Monday streams. I'll talk a bit about that shortly as well. But yeah, Monday's sort of where I need to do testing. We've already gone well over the stream time, and there's still something else I want to talk about first. But I don't mind that. But again, I don't want to keep going over and over all possible combinations for all bots. There's certain combinations that are really, really important, like Slingshot, like Skids, and Rustus, combining with those. Because obviously Skids and Slingshot are quite new as 5-stars in a way, and people still trying to find their way how to use them. So I'm fine sort of testing them with Rustus, because it's more about Rustus than anyone else. But yeah, I'm fine sort of testing these on other days, guys. But yeah, we'll just keep to these today. Okay. So let's go Slingshot, and then let's go Acid, and let's go Acid there. And we'll put that down there. And then we'll put the acid down there. And we'll put Slingshot down there. We'll put Skids down there. And put Rustus up there. And you can see there that pretty much half the base is gone. Obviously we've got no tanks or anything like that, but those sort of bots in comparison, but yeah, very, very cool combo. All these Skids, Slingshot, Rustus sort of combos, absolutely incredible. I suggest that if you've got any of those bots, guys, even as 4-stars, I would consider them leveling them for whatever level you're at war, even if you're in Prime League. I think that, you know, obviously even a 4-star Skid with Slingshot will do a decent amount of damage enough. So, yeah, maybe worth a video using 4-star bots in Prime League. But in the meantime, if you want to try them out, let me know what league you're sort of in. Let me know how it goes. And, yeah, maybe we can do a video on using these bots as 4-stars in Prime League and see if they're actually viable. But, yeah, some very, very good bots. And Rustus, I think, will be a massively important bot. I'll go back into the meta thanks to these tech tree changes. And talking of tech tree, so in today's news, I did say that they've refunded some tech tree points, and we'll sort of go through them. So the new tech tree points are they've removed the fire resistance, and they've changed it to healing received increase. Now, obviously, that's a massive sort of plus for the game because there's already Micronus in there. There's already all these defenses that heal. It's a lot of healing now. You know, an extra 15% healing is absolutely crazy. So these anti-heal bots, acid and things like that, are going to be even more important. So the likes of Slingshot, likes of Skids are going to be so important going forwards. Bots that do damage with acid is going to be absolutely crazy. The resource building damage reflect, although it's been changed, so it doesn't hit Hound as much, it still hits most bots. So let's just quickly change our base round. So just to show you the differences. So here we are. Here we've got all the resource buildings. So you can see here we've got Blades. So Blades does short range damage. So you can see here that Blades is taking damage from the resource buildings. We've got Jazz, who has gunner range. And you see there that he's taking damage from the resource buildings. And we've got Smokescreen, who has sniper range, who is taking damage from resource buildings. So basically, any sort of DPS will do damage to your bots still. So, testing out Hound. So, if you watch his ability damage. So, ability damage is not hitting it with DPS. So, ability damage. And look, the bot is not changed. But as soon as he starts to snipe. Well, it's not showing it. Obviously. We'll try again. He's just too powerful that he kills the resource building so quick. And now if we watch Hound with just his DPS, he does have glitch on, or top heavy, one of the two. And you see there, look, that he's still taking damage. So basically, using the ability damage, even at that range, he's not going to take any damage. He's taking damage there from his DPS mostly. And a lot of sharks. We see that even his hollow sort of set the sharks off. Oh no, it's his G1 core, it's his hollow, isn't it? Not that, not his hollows, it's his hollow from his ability. And again, how is hollow setting them off on? No, I don't know where them sharks are coming from. Yeah, so Hound, in terms of his DPS, will, yeah, it will reflect damage back. But in terms of using ability, then you won't get much reflection back. Then they've also changed the shield generator health to be increased. So this is why we've sort of got the new bot to go anti-shielding. So the shield generator will increase by 20%. So that's quite a considerable increase. So hence why SG Jetfire will probably be needed. I've got to do the math to make sure, but I imagine SG Jetfire should still be able to take that out just about. But yeah, a massive increase to the shield generator. But you got to think, add the extra health to the shield generator, add the extra healing received all around the MDS with self-repair, Micronus and healing build bots. It's almost going to be invincible, and the only way you're going to get rid of that is with a bot that does acid damage. So the question as well is, will we see Skydive make a comeback? Because Skydive all of a sudden will do incredible damage, but has he got the timer to do it? If we can find Skydive. So looking at Skydive. So Skydive drops 6 acid bombs on a target, dealing 10,327 damage over 10 seconds. If his target is destroyed within 12 seconds, the acid spreads, dealing 4,000 damage over 10 seconds. Let's have a go with Skydive. We'll max him out and have a go against the MDS shield. Let's have a look. I'm intrigued into seeing if this guy can take out the shield gen with acid. Be a massive combat for this guy. Well, we see Skydive as a 5-star. Be interesting, wouldn't it? Lancaster's G1 core is better. Let's have a look. could have got his. I got his G1 code there. No, not for this. You need more damage. 36 protection from laser turrets and beam lasers. Rubbish. While attacking, every 15 seconds you disappear in a halo. Not good for his ability. So yeah. I can add area and things like that, but I'm not looking at that. I'm looking at the acid damage. That's what I'm looking at. I just want to no. If we can kill the MDS, the shield anyway. Yeah, but Penny Lancaster, it doesn't increase ability damage. So even at level 20, it does nothing. So there's no point in having it. It doesn't increase his ability damage. So that's the point. We're going to need a lot of ability damage to beat this shield gem. Okay. Let's test it on my Cronus first. Let's get my Cronus. Oh, he stopped that target from healing. But obviously, the target's in the area, still heal. Oh, he's just short. Oh, he's just short. Is that on purpose, I think? Maybe we need a 5-star skydive. Maybe. But yeah, in terms of the tech tree. Oops, defense was. In terms of points, I have literally put all my points back in. Shield generator health is massive. Healing received is massive. And even resource building still do damage against bots. So my opinion is put them points back in, guys. Well worth the points. And yeah. Defense gets a buff again. So interesting. But leaves it open for, like I said, for Ruster. So it'll be interesting to see where the new meta goes. Around acid and around fire. So if you've got any acid bots, if you've got any fire bots, go and try them out in wars. Let me know. Can do some videos on this more. But looking forward to, like I said, some new combos in the game. That is it for this week, guys. Thank you for everyone for tuning in. And like I said earlier, don't forget, guys, if you're considering being a platinum member and being in with a shout or winning a $25 gift card, once I get to 20 members, we've got 18 members, 18 platinum members. Once I get to 20 platinum members, I'm going to be giving 3 gift cards away. So you have a 3 in 20 chance of winning a $25 gift card. Only by being a platinum member. So if you're considering it, guys, and want to be within a shout of being a in with a shout of a $25 gift card, then consider becoming a platinum member. But as always, guys, please leave a like on the video. Hope you've enjoyed the stream. Don't forget to subscribe if you're not subscribed already. And I will try and get back to Mondays soon, guys. Basically, my schedule is so messed up right now because of work. Basically, one of my managers has left the pub to pastures new, and because of that, it sort of left me a bit short. And so Mondays have become a very, very long day right now. Early morning, very early. So on a Monday, I will get up about 4:30 in the morning, and I stream at 9 PM at night till about 10:30. So it's a long day. You're talking like 18 hours. So yeah, Mondays can be quite hard. I'm really, really tired on Monday night, and sometimes I finish work late, and I don't even get home until a few hours before, 2 hours before the stream, an hour before the stream. Sometimes it can be quite chaotic. So I am doing my best to sort of get back into Mondays and get back into schedule. We'll still do Thursdays regardless. Thursdays are a lot easier, and we'll try and get back to Mondays soon. But again, don't forget to subscribe, guys. We're doing plenty of videos, lots of videos still to post. We're posting about 3 or 4 videos a week right now, so consider subscribing, and you'll never miss any of that content again. But thank you everyone for watching. See you next maybe Monday, definitely next Thursday. And for now, guys, thanks for watching, and peace out.